Welcome into another episode of Fantasy Football in my office. What's up, everybody? It's me again. What do you know? Hello. Simon just had a baby. Congratulations to Simon. Big news in the league right there. Even though he's not doing too well in fantasy, he's doing great in life. Congratulations. Very happy for you. Maybe you can get in on one of these episodes before the season is over, considering our season is basically already over. All right, I'm just making sure the sound works like normal. Week 10. Crazy. We are over halfway done. We have 5 weeks left until playoffs. A lot is going to change in our standings, which we should just go ahead and take a look at. Oh, wait. Oh. Sorry, boys. That's the wrong year. It's reminiscing on the old days. I was in first. Wrong year there. Best record again that year. Sorry, wrong. I got to fix it. Was it 20? Oh, geez. Best record again? And what, 23? Man, I was just on a tear there. Okay, now we're in the... Oh, geez. Sorry. Best record once again last year. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. There we are, 3-6 on the bottom. Yeah, looking at the standings, not a whole lot has changed. Caleb's still sitting on top. He's been sitting there pretty comfortably all season. I used to know what that's like. Then we got Dylan at 6-3. 3 teams at 5-4. A-Ray leading the pack of those guys by quite a bit of points, I believe. I think he is actually our points leader. That is true. He has the most points, barely above Caleb in most points, almost the exact same. That's actually pretty crazy. Just some unfortunate luck for A-Ray, considering he's in third place. Brian and Miller. Miller is just like the odd man out. He's like, just, why is he even there? Nobody even knows. He literally is last in points right now. Like, he shouldn't even be there. Me and Mitch are basically tied. Brian's right there with us, not looking great. And then it just jumps up to the top there. But Dustin slowly dropping. A little concerned he won't make playoffs. Then we got Mitch, both of them at 4-5. Mitch is on a comeback. And then we got our 3-6 bottom of the barrel bastards. It's the new band name. 3-6 boys, me, Brady, and Simon. And I am in dead last because I have the least amount of points out of those 3. Just a quick look over at our playoff percentage chances. I actually have a better chance than Brady and Simon, according to ESPN. And then Mitch, obviously, with the best chance of being the best out of the bottom. Going to be interesting. Projected playoff bracket. It's just going to be those top teams right now. I don't think Justin's going to make playoffs. I think that he will end up dropping out unless he makes a trade with me, which I've been trying to trade people. I'm trying to send offers here. I've sent Chase Brown out, who's on a tear with Joe Flacco. I'm offering Nico Collins, who I know he hasn't been great. He's still a number 1 wide receiver. I'll offer Trey McBride. If you want Trey McBride, the number 1 fucking tight end in the league, text me because I'm ready to make deals. I'm win or go home, okay? And I play Caleb this week, so the win is not looking great. Okay, let's just look at let's go ahead and look at last week real quick. We do have someone watching. Bing bong. Someone's in the chat. Whitfield the band, I believe. I heard they had a gold record go vinyl the other week, so you check that out. Whitfield the band. I'm gonna change this fucking music. Should we play Scotty Graves? Nah, we'll play the old Adam Thunder, baby. All right, real quick, let's go ahead and look at last week's. How we ended up here. I won't get too crazy, but actually, I'm trying to do this every 2 weeks, so we'll do a little quick recap. Beat Dylan because Dylan's team was trash that week. He was the lowest score. Once again, I'm right at that 100-point mark every week. Simon got a big win against Dustin. Huge week out of Herbert. Dustin losing Tucker Kraft might hurt him the rest of the season. That was like one of his best players. Justin actually broke 100 for once. Unfortunately, Brian had to play against him that week, the week that he did break 100. Caleb won 60 club. A-Ray won 70 club that week. 2 top scorers. I think those 2 teams are going to be going to be the ones making the push for the championship this year. Caleb looking to go back-to-back. He's never done it. He's only won 2 championships. He wins about once every 15 years. So I don't know if he's going to get it this year. Midge taking that loss. Brady actually putting up a lot of points that week. Unfortunately, it was against Caleb, who just had 2 running backs combined for more points than Justin's average score every week. So can't win most weeks when you're playing against a 165-point team. So yeah, week 8, it was all right. Week 9, looking at week 9, unfortunately, I did have one of my best weeks. Finally got over 100, got 120, and I played the top scorer in the league that week. Why, you might ask? Brock fucking Bowers. Who knew that he still played for the Raiders? I mean, he's been hurt all year. Geno Smith sucks, but apparently he could feed Brock Bowers. Genty had a good week. It just was not enough. I was actually only down 10 points to A-Ray before that Raiders game went into overtime. And then I ended up going down 40 points before Sunday night and Monday Night Football. So that was really fun. I actually had a chance, and I did the math. All of the overtime points that A-Ray got literally won him the game. I would have ended up winning by 7 had he not had that game ended in regulation. But anyways, A-Ray got the win. Much needed win. His team's looking good since he got Rashee Rice back. Brian beating Dustin here. Dustin having a struggle bus week. 91 points. Not what you want out of your team. Brian getting a 40-burger from Caleb Williams really helps. Puka Nacua was back, got him 20. And Quentin Johnson remembered he can catch the ball. Got him a touchdown, which got him 13 points. It's fine. Good win. 128 points. Nice solid number there. Dylan winning a close one against Simon here. Simon really needed this win just to kind of stay in contention here. But losing by 3 points, that is tough. You had a good outing by Kincaid, Josh Jacobs, and Justin Herbert, surprisingly number two quarterback right now. 31 points out of him. You don't hate it, but he's got CMC, who is the GOAT once again. I mean, he's probably the best player in fantasy right now. Jonathan Taylor was contending, but CMC is just almost unstoppable. He got Lamar back. He needed that, 27. And then JSN, what a pick. I mean, he's just been so good this year. Who knew with Sam Darnold that he would be popping off like he is? They did just trade for Shaheed. I know you also have Shaheed, so maybe Shaheed kills JSN's value. You better trade him now while you can. Dylan, looking at you. All right, moving on to Ouch Kabibbles. Justin, 77 points, just consistently down there. I mean, you're always making fun of me being down in the standings, but you're always down there in points, man. Just always down there. And another shotgun, which tick, tick, tick. You got to get that done by tomorrow. So can't wait to see that video of you smacking another beer. Brady with a really good win, put up a lot of points the last couple weeks. Maybe that'll continue and give you some momentum into the last 5 weeks here. You're not out of it yet. I think if any team can get to 500, typically that's like that last spot. So basically, you got to go 4-1 to end the season. I think the same, obviously, with me and Simon, same thing there. But Brady with some real momentum going into the last stretch of the season. And then Mitch getting that revenge on Caleb for stealing his girlfriend so many years ago. The number 1 team falls to a bottom team, 123-93. Great week out of Drake London. Rico Dowdle could end up being the pickup of the year. He's taking over in Carolina. Chuba Hubbard is non-existent now, so that really helped you because your running backs just sucked. So Jalen Warren did fine, and then Caleb just an underperforming week. You don't see JT here. You don't see Patty here. Like, it just was not a good week for Caleb overall. Hopefully that continues into this week. So good win there, Mitch. Look at a quick look at waivers. We'll go boom. Tyrone Tracy went for a lot of money last week. $312 just to get you about 6 points. Wow. Not a great pickup. I think Devin Singletary actually outsnapped and outcarried and outperformed fantasy-wise than Tyrone Tracy. So good pickup there, Miller. He fits your team very well. Maybe you should trade for a running back that's been very consistent so far that, I'm trying to trade you. But hey, just keep rejecting my offers, you bitches. Other than that, nothing really big. Keyshawn Booty, another pickup by Miller. He got hurt. in the same week that he got picked up. And then Bam Knight, that was a 1 week fill-in because I think Trey Benson might be back this week. If not, he'll definitely be back next week. And then looking at the offers that just took place this morning, the Browns defense went for a lot. They play the Jets, I believe. So yeah, great pickup. I wasn't going to spend any money. I have the best defense in the league right now. So good pickup by Dustin. Could boost him to a win this week. I picked up Devin Singletary just in case he does take over there, and my team sucks anyway. So, and then Trey Tucker, whatever. I think the Browns defense is a really good pickup this week. So good job, Dustin. All right, let's go ahead and get into. Let's get into next week or this week. Just go ahead and knock out mine. I think this is going to be a blowout, boys. This is going to be a bloodbath. I was looking at Caleb's team, thinking maybe he's got some bad matchups this week. Let's just take a quick gander at his matchups based on ESPN's projections. All green and basically middle of the pack, but that doesn't really fucking matter. Jonathan Taylor, great. James Cook, great. Justin Jefferson, great. Ladd, great. Sam, everybody on his team, green. They're going to feast. Caleb might get into the 170 club again this week. So, good matchups for Caleb. Mine aren't terrible. I don't like Denver and Genty. I don't have another running back to play. I have Woody Marks. Jordan Mason, maybe if for some reason Aaron Jones won't play. I know he got hurt again last week. But Chase Brown being on bye hurts because he's actually been on a good stretch with Joe Flacco. Nico Collins should be fine. Devontae Adams been a beast. Trey McBride's the #1 tight end, so maybe he'll get me 30. DK Metcalf sucks. I actually might not even start him. And then the Texans' defense is really good. So maybe I'll get lucky and get some 30 bombs from some of these random players, but probably not. And then obviously we already looked at Caleb's team. It is dominating, and I expect Caleb to take this one. Probably by at least 30 plus. So, see you in the lotto next year. Let's go ahead and look at Dustin versus Dylan. Actually, pretty close matchup here. Once again, Dustin seems projected pretty high typically every week. Kind of like my team, but it never happens. Dylan getting Lamar back. They are in a must-win situation, so I expect him to play really, really well the rest of the season. CMC's unstoppable, although if there was another week that he doesn't do well, it's going to be this week because the Rams front is very good, and it is a divisional game, so that is good for Dustin because he could get shut down. If Swift plays, great matchup here. Well, I guess it's middle of the pack, but if he plays, should be fine. JSN matchup proof. Jameson Williams, kind of a weird start. I get it. Washington sucks. Don't really have very many other options here. Maybe you should make a trade for Nico Collins. I'm just trying to put that out there. Kyle Pitts, he's been solid this year. AJ Brown, we will see. He didn't get traded, which was surprising. I thought he was going to. I don't like the Eagles' defense. They are pretty bad. So not great. I'm not feeling good about Dylan's team over here, but let's get Dustin's. You love it. You love it. It's okay. It's okay. It's good. It's good. We'll see. No Keyshawn Booty, so that could mean more work for Diggs. I like Dustin's matchups better. I know Dylan's favored here, but that's just because CMC's projected 21 points, which is actually insane. I think Dustin's going to pull this one off. I think Dustin's going to get this one this week. He's going to stay in the fight. He's going to stay in the fight for playoffs. Brian and Brady, clash of the B-boys, dancing fools on Halloween. Brian favored in this one. Caleb Williams playing pretty well last couple weeks. See if he can continue. Derrick Henry, not so much. If he gets a touchdown, that's all you can hope for. Great matchup for Judkins. Looks like he's off the injury report, so he should play. I think Puka will play as well. Good matchup here for your Chargers boys, although I don't know if I like starting 2 Chargers wide receivers or receivers in general, just because there's so many. And then we'll see on Garrett Wilson. That team might have just given up all hope and everything and could just be done. So some people maybe you'll start on your bench. I don't know yet. We'll see. Not terrible. Brady should go on a tear. You should trade Bijan to me. David Montgomery, you're still starting him, which is actually insane. But good matchup. Same with Cortland Sutton. Pittman should be fine. Brady's got really good matchups, especially Tetaroa. I mean, I like that too. I mean, I like Brian's running backs better as a whole. Bijan could carry your team. I'm going to take Brady here. Sorry, Brian. Unfortunately, you might be shotgunning another beer. And we got new dad Simon versus three-time dad A-Ray. 127 to 112 in A-Ray's favor. He's got a lot of the check marks. I know he was making some adjustments today to make sure that he got all those check marks. He got Jalen Hurts back, Brock Bowers being back. I mean, I think I'm just going to go A-Ray here just with those two. Although, he has a chance. If Kenneth Walker can finally score a touchdown and not let Charbonnet score, that'd be great. Troy Franklin should be good. Marvin Mims is actually out that game, so Troy Franklin should see some more targets. We'll see on Dobbs. No Tucker Kraft, meaning more work for him too. Fannin Jr. has been pretty solid this year. I don't know if Stevenson's going to play. If he does, it should be okay. I mean, if he doesn't fumble it 3 times, I know you got Jamar Chase on bye, which kind of sucks, but he also has Rasheed on bye and Javonte Williams, so you love it. So if there is a chance to beat A-Ray, it would be this week. Same thing with Breece Hall playing Cleveland. I don't know if that's going to be great, honestly. I don't think Brock Bowers gets 40 points again. If he does, A-Ray's going to win. But I'm going to take Simon in the upset this week. I think Simon's going to get it. He's going to move on to 4 and 6, and once again in the hunt. And then our showdown of the week. Why not? Just throw Miller in here. Lowest projected total out of any team. Oh, wait, he doesn't have a tight end, so that makes sense. But still, that's only going to go up to like 110 maybe, 109. Still the lowest projected score of any team. Could be shotgunning another beer. We'll see. Danny Dimes has been really good. Alvin Kamara has not. He is bad. Tracy has not been good. Obviously, 1 week of starting. We'll see. Not been good. Devontae Smith, solid. Jalen Waddle, solid. Kelsey's on bye. You don't have another tight end. I will trade you Trey McBride and Nico Collins for Kelsey, Bucky, and Devontae Smith. There you go. There's a trade offer live. Looking at Mitch's team, been on a tear with Rico. We'll see if he plays. He should play. It's going to be another. He's the number 9 running back, and he's only been starting for 3 weeks. That's insane. I like Mitch's team here. Sam Darnold's been good. Drake London, solid. Emeka Ikuka. I think he's fully healthy now. Tyler Warren. Yeah, there's not even I don't even need to review this one. It looks like they played in week 1 and Mitch's team sucked then, but every year I feel like Mitch's team always turns it around. Like mid-season, he's the waiver wire wizard or something. He just turns it around and fucking his team just does well towards the end of the season. Caleb wants me to talk about his team again. Caleb, there wasn't much to talk about, bro. All I said was basically your team is good. Your every single matchup that you have this week is fucking green. Like, it couldn't be like the worst matchup. No, it's the best matchups. So I expect you to win by 30 plus in our matchup. Unfortunately for me, I really was hoping to keep my playoff chances alive, but it's just not looking that way, especially this week when I'm down a running back and everyone else sucks. Just has been underperforming. Like Nico Collins, wide receiver 36. What the fuck? What the man? Like, oh man, it's just been a year. Losing a Marion Hampton really sucks. Not having Trey Benson, even though I predicted that James Conner was going to get hurt. Same with fucking Aaron Jones, but we won't go there. Anyways, Caleb, I said your team is going to dominate this week. I expect you to go club 160 again and take the win by 30 points. But other than that, I expect Miller to be shotgunning another beer. And I'm open to trades. So send me some trades. Anyone's available on my team. I need some help this week. Must-win week. Real quick, I did pull this up. Just looking at the recap from last week, the awards were A-Ray got the highest score, 144 points. Played against me. Would have won if he didn't do that. But, you know, bottom of the pile again, Justin. Brady blew out Justin. Simon bad beat. Mitch got the lucky break. and not so lucky with Simon. And then Miller actually starting 100% accuracy and still lowest score. That's bad. Justin is not making playoffs. I'm going to call that right now. And if we look at, what is it? No, League Analyzer. What is that? It still has me ranked third rest of season. Because I have really good people on my team. They just can't seem to go off at the same time. Right now, A-Ray actually in first ahead of Caleb. They're tied at 100. I don't know what makes the difference there, giving A-Ray the edge. And then Mitch actually in fourth. Don't be quiet. Dylan in fifth rest of season. Dustin, and then the bottom, Brian, Brady, Simon, and who at the bottom? Justin. Who would have guessed it? Must be nice to be lucky. Didn't have a 5-4 record. Anyways, boys, that's an update. We got 5 weeks left in the season. A lot could change. I mean, we've got 2 teams. You know what? Between 3rd and 10th is a 2-game difference. So 2 to 3 weeks from now, this could look completely different. Probably not for me, though. I'll probably still be in last. Although, just a real quick, even if Caleb beats me, well, not if, even when Caleb beats me, I play against Justin again. I play against Shotgunner, and then 3 and 6, and then Mitch, who is scary, but I play him in week 14. So, even if I lose to Caleb, if I can win out against those guys, which is very possible, even though I lost to him at the beginning of the year, I can make the playoffs. So there's still a chance. And I'll have a Marion Hampton back, so you never know. All right, people. Well, that's really all I got. Like I said, 5 weeks left. A lot's going to change. A lot can happen. Dustin thinks he's not making playoffs. I like the mental attitude there. And yeah, I'm open to trades. So send them. All right, boys. Well, that's all I have. And until next time, we'll see you later. My dog's whining in my face. Love it. Okay, bye.